Thank you for listening to today's episode of Medical Device Global Market Access by Pure Global. Today, the host will discuss a critical deadline that all medical device and in vitro diagnostic, or IVD, manufacturers targeting the European Union must prepare for. On May 28, 2026, the use of 4 key modules within the European database on medical devices, known as EUDAMED, will become mandatory. This marks a significant shift from the current voluntary system and introduces new legal obligations for economic operators. The most immediate and practical impact of this deadline concerns the UDI devices module. Starting from May 28, 2026, it will be a legal requirement for manufacturers to register all new devices that fall under the Medical Device Regulation, MDR, and the In Vitro Diagnostic Regulation, IVDR, in this module before placing them on the EU market. This is not a retroactive requirement for devices already on the market, but a forward-looking obligation for all new products. Failure to comply will mean a device cannot be legally sold in the EU. Alongside the device registration, the actor registration module also becomes mandatory. This requires all relevant economic operators, namely manufacturers, authorized representatives, and importers, to register their details in EUDAMED to obtain a single registration number, or SRN. This number is essential for various regulatory procedures, including conformity assessment applications and device registration. The other 2 modules becoming mandatory are the Notified Bodies and Certificates module, which increases transparency on certifications, and the Market Surveillance module, for devices that are already on the market under the previous directives, so-called legacy devices. There is a slightly different timeline. These devices must be registered in the EUDAMED UDI devices module by November 28, 2026, giving manufacturers an additional 6 months to ensure their existing portfolio is compliant. Furthermore, by this later date, manufacturers will also be required to upload all relevant certificates issued by notified bodies into the system. And preparing to register all legacy devices by the November 28, 2026 deadline. Proactive preparation is essential to avoid market access disruptions. If your company needs assistance navigating the complexities of EUDAMED registration or any other aspect of global market access, please check out Pure Global. For more resources, check the description of this episode for links to our free AI tools and regulatory database. Thank you for listening, and we will see you next time.